Hey, if you're here, you can just type in the chat, or you can call me and then just mute the YouTube video, and we'll talk that way. But you can just type in the chat if you want. Okay. All right. So I'm looking at the S&P 500 on the left, and I have the Nasdaq on the right. So let's see here. The daily run up has just been insane, past all time highs. We've made new all time highs. And let's see on this 4 hour. Okay, so on the 4 hour, I'm seeing that we've already manipulated these lows over here, pushed back up, and then ended up creating this bullish gap at the Asia low, pushed all-time highs. Now we're getting this candle wick back down. So let's check this 4 hour out on the S&P. And the S&P is actually kind of flat. I was not expecting that at all. So you can see how all this is kind of in a range, while at the same time the Nasdaq is steadily moving up. So this is telling me that here potentially I could see another manipulation up, taking out all-time highs on the S&P, and then the reversal starting to come back down. But yeah, these charts look completely different, which is good. Divergence between the S&P 500 and Nasdaq tells me that the market is about to move in the opposite direction. So let's see here. Let's go to this 1 hour and start to identify some bearish structure here if we can. Yeah, this 1 hour is ranging pretty good. So we have this 1 hour gap over here that we've inversed. Now we're either going to come back into it and make those new all-time highs, or we're just going to flush it and then retrace back into it and then come down. So I have two different scenarios I'm looking at. But I believe this area here is kind of where I should be looking for the S&P 500 to either hold above or break below, because we have the volume imbalance here, and then we have this swing high into it, another swing high into it. We break above, and now we retest. So this area is pivotal. And on NASDAQ, on NASDAQ, I would be looking at this particular gap because it's the very most recent 1 hour gap, as well as come up into it and then we push down. We come up into it, push down, come up into it, push down. Now we're above. So are we going to hold this level, turn previous resistance into support? Or, because I mean, this is what it does, right? It's resistance.
We break above, it should act as support. If it does not do this, I'm looking for this gap to fail, this gap to fail, and then I can target these lows down here. So I've identified the area that I'm looking for a reaction from. This is it. Are we going to hold this, or are we going to flush this? And I want to take a retest every time. So if we go up, we come down, I enter on that retest. If we go down, we come back up, I'll enter short on that retest and do something like this, targeting the low, stop above the high kind of thing. But that's what I'm looking at. I don't really. Yeah, we have a 15-minute gap that we're inside right now. It's a bullish gap. So if this doesn't hold, then I'm expecting us to just continue into this one, and then this is the one that I want to see. Does this one hold? Because we can break this 15-minute gap to go sweep out the low, but if we dump this low, then I'm going to be shorting for the rest of the day. And then as far as targets go, we have London low, we have Asia low, we have this overnight low. And so this would be a TP1, TP2, TP3, and TP4. As far as highs, we only got one. So not hard at all. Anyways, that is it. That's literally my analysis. And then I wait, go to a 5-minute chart. I start looking for manipulation, and then I go to my broker. This is where I actually make the trade. And if I want to buy, I buy. Or let me get on my right one. Hold on. If I want to buy, I buy market. If I want to sell, basically, if I want to make money on the way down, like this, I would just short. That's it. It's not hard. You just got to read the chart and then take your trade. All right, that's it. I'm going to get off here. I'm going to call you.